Today I'm making an almond flavored pound cake. So I have been wanting to try out this recipe for a little bit. Just a purely almond flavored pound cake. So let's begin. So we'll start with our basic pound cake ingredients. That includes 6 room temperature eggs, a cup and a half of butter, as well as 3 cups of sugar and 3 cups of cake flour. Okay, we're also going to use 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature as well. But the key flavoring will be the almond extract, and we'll be using about a tablespoon in the cake and additional almond extract in the icing. So let's begin with creaming together our butter and our cream cheese. And then we're going to just mix that until it's well combined. We will add in our granulated sugar until the batter becomes light and fluffy. I have cracked all my 6 eggs in a bowl and I'm adding them to the batter one at a time. I find that this works a little better and makes sure that I don't get any eggshells into the batter. Once I have fully combined all of the eggs, I'm going to then add the flour and mix just enough to combine the ingredients without over mixing. Next, we're going to add that tablespoon of almond extract to the batter, and then we'll give it one more good mix, and we're going to transfer it into a greased pound cake pan. I'm using Baker's Joy to coat it. I have transferred the batter into the pan, and I'm going to bake it at 325 degrees for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, and once it's done, it'll look a little bit like this. We're going to let it rest for about 5 or 10 minutes until it releases from the sides. Next, we'll transfer it onto a plate and let it continue to cool. And as you can see, it's beautiful. This is a Nordic ware pan that I use. And they make just gorgeous, gorgeous cakes. And I highly recommend them. So no commercial here, but you definitely want to invest in a good pound cake pan. So next we're going to make the icing. Okay, so we're going to begin with 1 2/3 cups of powdered sugar, a 1/4 cup of whole milk, and you're going to use about a half a teaspoon of almond extract. Okay, not too much because it's very powerful. So you just want to watch that. And then you're going to just mix that all together. I have used my measuring cup to mix up this icing. And then I'm going to just begin to spread it over the cooled cake. Okay, and I'm spreading it like so, and letting the glaze or the icing just kind of find its way all over the cake. And then we're going to just let that cool. I decided to add some slivered almonds to the top of the cake. And, you know, it made a pretty presentation. I was able to spread them all over. And they look like this. I also decided in honor of the holiday that I'd use I had some red, white, and blue stars. So I decided I'd add those in honor of the holiday and just make it a little brighter and a little festive. That's absolutely your choice or not. But this is my almond pound cake.